Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Global Hunter Conference, and we're in the Intercontinental Hotel in San Francisco. I'm here with Gregory Bose. Greg, to most people. Northern Graphite, symbol NGC on the TSX Venture Exchange. Welcome to SNNLive.
It's very nice to be here.
Well, it's good to have you. Now, you're a little bit of a hit at this show. Tell me why.
Well, basically, the lithium and rare earth companies have educated the market that there's something else out there in terms of investment opportunities other than base and precious metals. And now that we've already had success with lithium and rare earths, people are looking around to say, what's next? And it kind of feeds naturally into graphite because the lithium guys have educated the market about lithium-ion batteries, and it takes 20 to 30 times more graphite than it does lithium to make these batteries. And the rare earth guys have educated the market about the China supply situation, and surprise, surprise, China produces 70 or 80% of the world's graphite, and there are the same supply concerns.
Of which they are not exporting any longer.
Exactly. Most people expect graphite production and exports from China to be flat to down at a time when graphite demand is growing rapidly.
So this ain't just pencils no more.
This ain't just pencils. Graphite used to be a mundane industrial mineral. All that has changed partly because of the commodity supercycle and demand for more pencils, but also auto and steel, which are the biggest uses. And then you have the new applications like lithium-ion batteries, nuclear, solar, fuel cells. All of these things are very graphite intensive.
There's not a lot of graphite companies. There's not a lot of graphite mining. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, aren't they a little bit behind the eight ball for delivery?
You are absolutely correct, but think back 3 or 4 years ago, how many lithium companies were there? How many rare earth companies were there? We are where lithium and rare earths were 3 or 4 years ago. There were only 2 public graphite companies in North America right now. We have the best deposit. We're first out of the gate. I expect there'll be 5 or 10 more in the next year or 2.
Well, first mover advantage is big.
Absolutely.
Now, your customers, who are your customers?
The traditional graphite buyers are manufacturers that make products for the steel industry or for the automotive industry. They are middlemen manufacturers that take our run-of-mine product and upgrade it for dozens of different specialty uses. But the 300-pound gorilla on the horizon are the lithium-ion battery manufacturers that will need graphite to make batteries.
You're in a good position because the manufacturers are looking around for graphite and they're going to be coming to you. So are you having the opportunity to sell futures? I'm just thinking about out loud.
No, there's no spot market and no futures market for graphite, and yet, and historically it hasn't been sold under long-term contracts because up until 2005 there was surplus production capacity and there was no incentive on the part of the buyers to do that. But the new kids on the block are the lithium-ion battery manufacturers. If they're spending hundreds of millions, if not billions, investing in manufacturing capability, they want to know where the lithium is coming from and where the graphite is coming from, and therefore they are more interested in offtake agreements and strategic relationships, more so than the traditional graphite users.
Now, what's your background?
I'm a geologist, MBA. I've been in the mining business for 30 years. The last 6 or 7 years I spent with Orezone Gold Corporation. We built up a large gold project in West Africa, which was taken over by IM Gold, and I had some time in my hands, and hence Northern Graphite.
And this penciled out very well, didn't it?
It penciled out very well. There is lead in the pencil.
What is your website?
northerngraphite.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Bose, Northern Graphite, symbol NGC on the TSX Venture. I say take a look at this one. Thank you very much, Greg, for coming on to SNNLive.
My pleasure.
Thanks for coming.